I really like this new Zoroark from Black Bolt and White Flare. I think it has a lot of potential. It's got two really good attacks, good type coverage, and a good energy to make it work. But finding a partner for it has been tough. But I saw this really cool list in Japan using Hops, Zacian as your main engine, and then having Zoroark as backup. The Hops Zacian deck is cool as a spread deck, and with the addition of Zoroark, you have a better time in a Gardevoir, and you have some cool plays you can make with Foul Play. So I'm excited to show off this list and see what this deck is all about on Pokemon TCG Live. And is no longer the trainer, it's now Hops Zoroark deck now. Welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Black Bolt White Flare deck video, and today I'm going to be looking at this cool Hops Zacian Zoroark deck that I saw on Pokébook. I thought this was a cool concept. I was looking to find more ways to build a deck around the new Zoroark. I like this card a lot. I think it's strong. I think it has potential. There's so much Guardy right now going around on the ladder. It's like good to have a dark attacker in the deck. It's just what is the best way to play it? I've tried this with like Scizor and like a stage 1 box deck. But this other way I found was to pair it with Hops Zacian. Now, the Hops engine deck is kind of cool. It's a mini spread deck. We got Insta Strike that does 30 damage, then 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Of course, we can combine that with stuff like Munkidori for more spread damage. We have Snorlax in the deck, and Hops Choice Band, and Postwick to let your Zacian do more damage. You have a really good foundation for Zacian as an attacker. We're not going to be doing Brave Slash ever. It's just mostly just Insta Strike. And then, of course, we do have stuff like the Cramorant in the deck as a really good one-prize attacker. So we have some decent one-prize options with the Zoroark and the Cram. And honestly, even Snorlax sometimes can attack. You only need 2 energy with a Choice Band. And the deck is nice because you get some spread, you get to bully little guys, and you get Zoroark as a really nice attacker to deal with stuff like Gardevoir. You can use Mind Jack or Foul Play. The nice thing with Zoroark is how nicely it combines with the power of Ignition Energy. You put Ignition Energy onto your Zoroark, and then Zoroark gets to use Foul Play for free. You get to copy one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attack. Really good. You copy stuff like Phantom Dive, especially in a deck like this with all the spread options, you know, copying big attacks like in one-shot stuff. If your opponent's active Pokemon has an attack that does as much damage as the amount of HP they have, you can actually do some really cool things with this Zoroark. It makes for some really cool plays you can make. And if your opponent has like a Latias in play or any Pokemon weak to dark, you can knock them out pretty easily too. The deck does play stuff like Prime Catcher to be a little bit more aggressive with the Gust. The deck's actually not too bad, and the Hops decks are always fun to play. It's a bit of an underrated archetype in general, in all honesty. I know we've seen the Hops archetype using stuff like Venture Bomb and Iron Valiant before too, which are cool, but I like this idea of adding Zoroark in the deck to give you a bit of type coverage and a really nice attacker to give you more options in a match, especially with Foul Play. Now, before we get into the video, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you're looking to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking to get any sets like Black Bolt White Flare codes or any other older set codes or IRL singles, product, Card Cavern sells more than just the codes over on their website. If you get anything over at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself at Empire Card Cavern. Shout out Card Cavern, check them out, link in the description. And shout out my second sponsor, TC Evolutions. You want to get any of the awesome product they sell on their website, their dice, their damage counters, their ability markers, great stuff to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG. Check them out. Link will be down below to TC Evolutions. Use code LDF over there for a 10% discount at the checkout. Shout out my 2 sponsors. You want to support the channel, check them out. Link will be in the description. And, of course, use that code LDF at the checkout. And you can check out my second channel for even more content from me, too. I have 2 channels. Yeah, my second channel is pretty sick. Check it out if you haven't already, and subscribe to it if you haven't already. Also, if you want to sub here to the main channel, help me on the road to reaching 82/90K subs, I'd also greatly appreciate that. But once again, here is the list that I've got. We got the 2/2 line of Zoroark, 3 Zacian, 2 Snorlax, 2 Munkidori. We're already playing the Dark Energy with the Zoroark, so it's like you kind of naturally get to play the Monkeys in here. Monkey's also really good with Zacian. We got the Cram, the Bloodmoon, the Fez, the Latias. Sometimes you can set up pretty easy prize maps with this deck, which is nice. Or sometimes you have to play into like a Devo strat. We are playing a Technical Machine Devolution in case we're up against a deck where we want to Devo them. We do have the Prime Catcher, the Counter Catcher, the 2 Boss. A lot of aggressive gusting outs. The 2 Jet and the Latias is good alongside the Prime Catcher because Snorlax can get stuck in the active, so it's just easy mobility for your Snorlax. The Morty's Conviction is probably the most cuttable card. I just wanted to play like an extra vanilla draw supporter. You know, Lily's Determination would be really, really good when that card comes out. But the Morty's Conviction can probably be cut for either like a Hilda, a 3rd Iono. Probably good options. Hilda could be cute. I don't really know if you need it. It's kind of a low value card. It's only good with Zoroark, but just find you Ignition Energy. It's like it's pretty dang good. Also gets you Jet. So I don't know. Maybe a Hilda is better than Morty. I don't know. It's just nice to have the extra draw within the deck. That's kind of my opinion. But the deck's pretty cool, and I think Zoroark's a nice partner for Zacian. You got some cool synergy there, and you make some cool plays happen with the deck. I'm excited to show off the deck, and hopefully we get some good action in with the Zoroark in today's video. All right, getting into this game. Cornerstone Ogre Pawn. We're up against something here. They had like Ends Plot and stuff, so I guess we'll see what this is. Our starting hand is pretty good, actually. We have a good amount of basics here. We can... The question is, do I attach to Monkey preemptively, or should I just attach to Zacian? Just in case I whiff. Because I don't want to whiff. I also don't know what I'm playing against. That's the other thing, too. Might be End Zoroark, maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll see. The question is, are we going to need our Zoroark? Grass Boss? Could be a Terra Box deck, actually. Yeah, it might be Terra Box. Can be Terra Box. They have Pikachu EX, I guess. But yeah, Zoroark seems pretty good the more I think about it. Ooh, Squawk. So it's Raging Bolt. It's Raging Bolt, I think. Yeah, it's definitely Raging Bolt. Penny and E-Switch. Those are interesting cards to play. Well, the Penny for sure. This could be Quad Ogre, or whatever it's called, like the Ogre Mask deck. That could be what this is. It might not be Raging Bolt, actually. We shall find out. They have a pretty good turn 1. The Squawk and Seize their hand away. Hopefully, we can do something here. Double corner. Okay, I think this is probably like Ogre Box, if I take a guess. It means they might have Wellspring, which is kind of awkward, actually. Wellspring's kind of annoying. But yeah, this might be Ogre Box. I think that's what this is. I'm assuming it's Ogre Box. We can beat Ogre Box. We're chilling, maybe. Yeah, I want to get Hop's Choice Band here. That'd be... Arven would probably be the best top deck, in all honesty. I think Arven would be the best top deck we could get here. See if we can... draw on Arven. So yeah, if we get Arven, we can get Band, we can get Bag, we can bench Monkey, can attach to Adrenabrain. Yeah, it's definitely Ogre Box. They do, yeah, so they have Wellspring, which is kind of annoying, because they can use it to knock out my monkeys and stuff, which kind of sucks. So you have to be a little mindful of, like, Wellspring. But we can also copy Torrential Pump 2 with Zoroark, assuming it doesn't get KO'd super easily. Sucks I can't get damage on Teal Mask because of Terra. To put 30 on Squawk, which isn't terrible, but I'd rather get 30 on one of the Teals. I will see. I think I'll be okay. This matchup doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. It doesn't seem too bad. I think it's pretty favored. Yeah. Hopefully we can draw the Arven. Arven for Poffin would be good, too. I don't really need Choice or Hop's Bag. Arven would be good. Are they going to retreat? No, they're going to stay in the active. Okay, what's our top deck? Not a Zoroark. I need you, buddy. So do I risk it and attach to Zacian? I think I gotta. Check our prizes here. Zoroark's in there. Prime Catcher, Choice Band. Okay. The prize is Zorua, which kind of sucks. So let's go grab a Zorua. I guess I could have held the hand because I had Zoroark Ignition, but I think I'd rather just research, play the game. Didn't get much other damage mods. That sucks. Would have been nice to do a little bit more damage there. Like getting a Postwick to do 90 would have been nice. All right, well, can my opponent do anything crazy this turn is the question. Can they get Wellspring or can they do Teal Mask? Ooh, Bundle. Bundle's annoying. Probably, do I have to give him Zorua? Probably just go Snorlax, to be honest, right? Depending on the angle, I think we just push Snorlax here. I think that's going to be the play. Push Snorlax in the active, see what happens. We have Latias, so... They have Sob, though. But we have Jets and Prime Catcher. I don't really care about Sob that much. I will see. One thing I do want to do, if I don't know if I'm going to get to use Zoroark, because I did prize my other Zorua, but if we can keep putting damage on this guy, we could knock this out with Torrential Pump, which is kind of sick. So I have some cool plays I can make with Torrential Pump here. Copying Torrential Pump. But I need to get to that point first, which is kind of the issue. All right, does my opponent have anything crazy? They do need a few pieces here, like the Prism Energy Mask combo. Legacy Energy. Okay, they're just going to demolish. That's fine. But this does set up a Wellspring play. This is why I wanted to attach to Monkey last turn. I could have had a double Adrenabrain. I can't kill the Cornerstone this turn. Which kind of sucks. Where to put the 30 damage? Probably on Teal. And then... yeah, it'd be nice if I had another Monkey. They're probably going to mask here, so I'm probably thinking just Iono. Maybe could have got Latias, actually. Probably shouldn't have spelled for Latias, actually. I'm trolling. Okay. Interesting. Still no damage mod. Where are they at? Yeah, I should have got Latias there with the Nest Ball. Should have got Latias. I could go back in his Zacian, though. I don't... Well, I probably would prefer to go Cram, because then I can kill the Cornerstone. We'll see what their play looks like here. So a little unfortunate we didn't have Double Monkey. If we had Double Monkey here, we would be a little bit safer, right? We wouldn't get knocked out by Demolish. So it really sucks we weren't able to do double Adrenabrain there. That's why I wanted to attach early on in the game, because we could have went double Adrenabrain, heal the Zacian out of range of Demolish. They would have had to do like a different attack to like knock me out. But now they could just easily knock me out. Hyper Blower. So I think we definitely give him Snorlax. They're gonna probably... I mean, if they have the Ogre's Mask, they can still kill Zacian. This is why I needed to do the thing there. The Double Monkey. Did they just put Bundle back? They did. They're gonna play it again? An Iono, okay. Bro's gonna pop the Double Bundle. What's this Iono gonna give me? Not bad. Pretty good. There's Postwick. Finally, a way to do more damage. We should have been two-shotting this Cornerstone. If they whiff the attack here, or the knockout, that'd be great. That'd be great if they whiff. They need Ogre's Mask to pull off a Wellspring play. So yeah, them whiffing would be pretty ideal. Hopefully they whiff. Yo, one time, whiff, please. I'm chilling if they whiff. There's Wellspring on the bench. That's not an Ogre's Mask. They could have any switch combo. Okay, they whiffed. Let's go, baby. They whiffed. Love to see it. Beautiful. But now the question is, what is my play going to look like here? We have a knock-it on the active, finally. Let's put 30 here. Evolve into Zoroark, I guess. If I had Ignition Energy, we could have went Gust, Wellspring, and then Torrential Pump. Damn it, that would have been nice. We're just going to Zacian. Just knock this thing out. Put 30 on Squawk, I guess. I'm going to hold the hangs. I have Arven for Prime Catcher, just in case they try to do any sob shenanigans, because they might not get the attack. We only get one prize, but you know what? Zorua would be pretty good. Nope, Devo. It's a useless card. I want to look to build up Snorlax, to be honest. It's a pretty good attacker, but Buddy is kind of weak. I'm surprised they didn't bundle me again when they did that there. I would have gave them Zorua, but still. All right, let's see what they're able to do. Can they pull off a Torrential Pump this turn? That's the question. Can they pump here? They have Nest Ball. That can get them... Fez. It's pretty good. Fez is a pretty good card to have. They're down double E-Switch. Honestly, there's a chance they whiff, unless they can discard another Wellspring. They could whiff. They only have 12 cards left, though. They could be going like Boss Sop. I don't think they've played a boss. They played one boss so far. Yeah, they have to find Ogre's Mask here and then move the Wellspring and then attach to the Teal Mask on the bench. It's a bit of an awkward combo, actually. And again, if I can pull off any Torrential Pump shenanigans with my Zoroark, that'd be pretty good. All right, what do they got? Am I ever bossing here, by the way? Probably not, right? You can, like, boss, squawk up, knock it out, I guess. That's probably not bad. I don't know. I could eventually just pick it off with Munkidori. Well, they pulled it off. They found a 30 switch. The question is, what are they going to knock out? I think they probably should just kill Monkey. Yeah, I think you always kill Monkey here. They could not... Well, knocking out Snorlax is kind of useless. I think they just always kill Monkey. Well, they could put damage on Latias. No, they're going to kill the Zoroark, actually. Okay. That's fine. I kind of figured Zoroark was going to get targeted, but I thought Monkey was dead for sure. Really shocked they didn't knock out Monkey there. If we get double Monkey, we can kill Squawk this turn. That'd be pretty good. But I don't want to get rid of the hand, though. That's the problem. It's a bit of an issue. Could boss here. Could boss. Oh no, does boss kill Squawk? If I kill the Squawk, they get Fez. They could Torrential Pump me again. Which is a little awkward. I'm not sure. Maybe just... Yeah, I'll put 30 there. I don't know. I don't know if I want to kill Squawk. Because I don't want to give them Fez. I think I just do this. Wellspring and Teal Mask. I want to use the Zoroark, but it's just not going to happen. I'm just going to do this. I'm trying to keep the Arven for Prime Catcher. It's like holding the hand, I think, is fine. This seems like the best play, because then I don't give them Fezandipiti for what it's worth. I don't know if it matters too much in all honesty, but it might make a difference. We can knock out Squawkabilly next turn. And then we could Arven. Maybe we could like Arven Prime Catcher Choice Band, knock this out. Knock out Squawk. We could take a 4-prize turn next turn. Which might be the goal. There's Ogre's Mask. What are they going to swap, though? The active into Wellspring. This is pretty bad. What are they going to knock out, though? Probably the Monkey, I'm assuming. Okay, so Wellsprings are hella annoying. I don't know. This kind of sucks. I wish we were doing a little bit more damage, to be honest with you. These Wellsprings are very annoying. They're going to probably kill Monkey. They could also just take all the damage off the board, and then I can't do the Adrenabrain on the Squawk that I want to do. We'll see what they go after here with the Wellspring. Maybe I should have just killed the Squawk. I don't know. I didn't want to give them Fezandipiti. But they had the Ogre's Mask, which is super frustrating. They're taking 3 prizes here. They go down to 2. They get Bloodmoon for game at some point, which is kind of scary. So I have to try to set up a win con where I take all my prizes in 1 turn or something. They're not killing Monkey. Bro just doesn't want to knock out Munkidori. Okay, sure. I'm okay with this. It's interesting. So I need to not take a prize this turn. I need an energy, though. Let's research. Okay. I could Night Stretcher Zorua back. Okay, what's the Adrenabrain? $30 there. Probably should get Fez here, to be honest. Second Monkey wouldn't be bad either. Maybe we can set that up. Come on, flip the script, help me out. Okay, CC is not bad. So we did get double Monkey 2 for next turn, which is good. Okay, I think I have an idea. Let's do this. Insta Strike. We'll put 30. We have to put 30 there. We could double Monkey next turn. If my opponent doesn't win the game anyways, we can... I'm trying to avoid Bloodmoon or anything. That's why I'm not overbenching. We could double Adrenabrain next turn, maybe. We can go double Adrenabrain, knock out Squawk, knock out Wellspring, and then we just have to take one last knockout to win. It's kind of tough, though. I don't really have a way to do that. I could knock out Bundle. But I need Choice Band. We could take a 5-prize turn. I think we have... I mean, I have to do this. Because, like, if I knock out... If I take too many prizes, they just go bare for game. They might have Boss Sob, though, which is annoying. Ends Plan. Okay, they can kill Monkey. That play is out the window for now. Getting Iono would be good. If they take a prize here, getting Iono would be pretty nice. Can Iono them to 1 and then not take any prizes? This is a great time to find Iono. I'm assuming Munkidori is dead, though. Like, I'm assuming they're just going to knock out Monkey here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that's fine. They're not winning the game. This is still very winnable. I can still win this. What's our top deck? Ignition. If only we could Torrential Pump. Okay, let's see. So I need to find an Iono, I think. Okay, let's Nest Ball. There's only one Iono, but I have Pokégear. Getting Iono here would be huge. Did not get the Iono. Fudge. I don't think I have game either, because I can't... I still whiffed a Hop's Choice Band. I can't knock out Wellspring and Bundle. Okay, I could have won the game this turn if I had a Hop's Choice Band. I'm 10 damage away from killing the bundle. Bruh, that is cringe. Damn it. Dude. Yeah, if I had Hop's Choice Band, I would have just had game in hand. Dude. Oh, that's unfortunate. I have another idea. This is the second best play we have. This is all I got. Just gotta pray they don't win here. This is the best play I got, and I gotta hope they don't win the game. I would have had game if I had Hop's Choice Band off Fez, because I could have went Choice Band. I would have had game, yeah. I could Adrenabrain, knock out this guy, bring this in, take 3 prizes on knocking out Squawk and Bundle. Also, getting Iono would have been really good there, too. Just to, like, make it so they might not have it. They probably have game. Yeah, and they're just going to Hyper Blow her. Just so stupid. Not good, not good. We were 1 card away from winning. If only we had Zoroark, too. We could have set up, like, maybe I should have got Zorua back instead of Monkey. So I could have set up Wellspring. But I still can't take 4 prizes. I don't think it matters. We have game in hand, though, if my opponent doesn't Iono. Or, well, even if they Iono, I can still probably win. We'll see what they do. Hopefully they don't have game here. They might Saw, but I have Prime Catcher, right? So it doesn't matter. And I have Jet. So I just got to pray they don't win this turn. Because I should, hopefully, well, I can Prime Catcher Night Stretcher. I just got to pray they don't have game here. Just got to pray they somehow can't win this turn. Let's see it. Come on, don't do it, please. They have a second penny. It's pretty bad. I doubt they play 2 pennies, so it's unlikely. They fail Nest Ball, sure. We just gotta hope they don't win this turn. That's basically it. Don't do it, man. Please, don't do it. They win if they have an ends plan, because they could just knock out Snorlax. Okay, that's good. I think they're just gonna sob. Okay, that should be GG's. If they just sob. Bro, don't have an ends plan, please. Well, they had an ends plan. They could have won with Cruel Arrow anyway. It didn't matter. Okay, good. We win. That got close. Whew. That's GG's. Intense match for sure. Oh, and the Iono's the next card. See, that would have been good last turn, but whatever. We got there. Shout out Prime Catcher. All right, sick. We had to do this. This was the only way we could have won the game at our current handicap. So we'll take it. And kill Squawk. Kill the Wellspring. Kill the active. And that's all she wrote. Yeah, we even got the Hop's Choice Band finally. We can slap that on here. Adrenabrain again. Knock out this Wellspring. Take 2 more prizes. There's Bear. Bro was prized. And we kill the active. Sick. GG's. Close game. Yeah, this matchup seems okay for us. It just really sucks that we just couldn't set up... Like, Zoroark would have been good. I would have loved to have copied Wellspring, but I think I played that pretty well. I had to avoid them having late-game Bear because I had to try to just take all my prizes in 1 turn, and we actually pulled it off. So, you know what? That's pretty freaking sick. My opponent starts Fez. I start Snorlax. I maybe should have started my Fez because I actually could have went Zacian here, but... I don't know. I probably should have. But also, putting us 2 like Fez into play early doesn't seem great. Depends on the matchup. I guess we'll see what this is. Our hand isn't very good other than Fez, so... Hopefully I can top deck a way to move Snorlax. We're against Raging Bolt. Okay. We can beat this. I don't even think we need Zacian. This might be more of like using Zoroark, especially as a bit Latias in play. We can use Zoroark in this matchup, plus we have Cram and Bear. I don't know. Zacian's kind of weird. Our hand isn't very good, so, I mean, we're not really going to get to do much. Let's see if we can top deck something here that can help us. Okay, there we go. I guess we're getting Hop's bag. We got Cram. This is actually not too bad. We have our Zoroarks. We do how many? We got Prime Catcher, obviously, Devo Band. Okay, all right. We're chilling. I kind of wanted to get Zorua Because Zoroark is pretty good in this matchup, but we don't really get to copy Bellowing Thunder. It's like probably not a big deal. There's no point in putting Choice Band on. I think we'll just do this for now. Yeah, not really a reason to put the Choice Band on. We can save it for Cram. Maybe we can survive the turn. Maybe. My opponent didn't really do much on their first turn, so I don't know. We'll see if they knock me out. They also need to move... Well, I say they move Fez. They have that. It's pretty good. They need 4 energy to blow Zacian up this turn. Let's see if they can do it. Ideally, we survive the turn. We get another hit off. Let's see. 4 cards in hand. Also, then top decking a good card would be nice. Then I can set up Zoroark if I can. I really want to get Zoroark into play. I could also attach the Snorlax here, which is pretty good. We have a lot of one-prizers in this matchup that are good. We'll see. I need to survive the turn. If they have a Sada, they could get there if they get a Sada and a Teal Mask. They don't have it. Let's go. Kind of surprised they're attacking. Now I get Munkidori. It's not bad. Okay. We need a good top deck. Keep up the momentum. Okay. Nest Ball's good. I could get Munkidori here, like I said. I get Zorua. We're never really using Monkey, though. They're never putting damage on my board. That's why it's like, do I really need this? It's 30 more damage? Sure. I don't know. This probably isn't correct. It's probably better, honestly, just get Zorua there. I don't know. We're going to find out. $180. Do 60. Puts him to 120. This guy gets the KO. Okay, cool. I don't know, getting Monkey might have been a mistake. But we know my opponent doesn't have anything. So if they keep not having anything here, this kind of works out a little bit better for us. So maybe it's fine. I maybe should be putting 30 on Latias, so it's easier to kill Zoroark. But they're obviously going to fill their bench up when they get the chance to. Crispin. That does get them the KO. Then we knock out Bull with Cram, bench Fez, and we're chilling. We could also not bench Fez, to be honest. That's not, maybe we don't even bother. Well, no, I think we have the bench Fez. I want to try to get Zoroark into play, like I said. Especially because they have Latias. Yeah, I think we still bench Fez. I think it was fine to get Monkey there. I don't know. It probably was better to get Zorua, honestly. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's not the end of the world. It was Cram for the KO. They're going to get their Fez now, though. Well, maybe we do go Fez. We can find Boss. Boss kill Fez is pretty good, actually. Because we know their hand isn't very good. Maybe, yeah, you know what? Maybe we should actually try to just kill their Fez. All right, we'll see if we can get a Gust here. Yeah, see? We even got Zorua. All right, nice. Yeah, let's kill their Fez. That's pretty good. Because we know they don't have anything in their hand, right? We know their hand kind of sucks. So they could still get there, but we'll see. What do we got? Nice. Let's go, baby. Research. Well, no, I don't even know if I want to play it. I want to lose my Bloodmoon. Be a lot better just to, like, get Zoroark out or something. Area 0. All right, do they have a Teal Mask? Nope, another Bolt. They have Sada is the main question. Night Stretcher. Well, that's annoying. I think it was still correct to kill Fez there, in all honesty, but it sucks they had that. I don't know, maybe I should just kill the active. And then they get. I think it was always correct to kill Fez. They just had Night Stretcher. Of course they did. It's, like, broken. But will they find Sada? Let's see. They could, if they don't get my Fez turns pretty bad, and they got Sada. No. Why did they have to have the Night Stretcher, bro? It's not good. Can they get the KO? Let's see. They're playing Owls. We can still win in like 2 turns. We'll see what happens. Yeah, they have the knockout. They had to have the Fez back. All right, that's fine. We can still kill the Raging Bolt here. This works on basics, right? Okay, cool. All right, this is fine. We have a couple ways we could set up game, too. Because we can go Cram knockout this turn, and then we can either Zoroark kill the Latias for game, or bear another Raging Bolt for game. So we have a couple outs to winning next turn. They have the ability to maybe Prime Catcher, Judge, or Iono me, which is a little scary. Okay. What do we got? Ooh, the Prime Catcher. I don't really want to play that now, though. Let's get Cram back. Flip the script. We don't need Monkey, so I can go. trying to think. I'll try to maybe get Arven. Iono wouldn't be bad here either, to be honest. Just to, like, make their hand small. I know they have Fez, but still. Probably just better do this. Don't need Zacian. Well, if I knew I was going to do that, I could have actually not attached the Ignition. I could have got Choice Bands. That was a misplay. And then I could have maybe put a Dark Energy on Zoroark. Alright, we'll see what happens. Let's kill the active. We either win next turn by killing Latias with Zoroark, or we can Blood Moon the active for game. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Like, the problem is they have Owl. Well, they still need a Terra, but they're definitely going to get a Terra here. They have Fez. There's no way they're not going to get Teal Mask. I'll see if they do. This is close. This is very close. Maybe I should have got Latias, too. That would have been good. Try to get Latias in play. Just have Zoroark. We'll see. Latias might have been bad. I could have honestly benched the Blood Moon, too. Which I probably should have benched Blood Moon, actually, in that situation. I should have benched Blood Moon. Well, let's see if they do it. Their best play this turn is to not go Sada. It's to go, like, Judge plus... Oh, never mind. Okay, we win. Sick. We even get to win with Zoroark. Love to see it. Unless their A-Spec is unfair stamp or something ridiculous like that. I thought for sure they were going to go, like... Judge, attach, knockout active, and then, I don't know. You know, a win's a win, though I can't complain. We can win with Zoroark, bro. It's kind of sick. We get to win with Zoroark here. Are they going to kill my Fez this turn? They need Prime Catcher. I mean, they can find Prime Catcher. They 100% have a Noctowl here. 13 cards in hand. There's no way bro doesn't have a Noctowl. It's like the odds are like 1%. They don't have Boss, bro. I don't know. Or Prime Catcher, bro. I'm trolling. Oh, never mind. They don't have it. All right. Sure. That was a pretty easy win. I thought for sure they're going to shut my hand. All right. It's all good. Maybe they prized it. But we just win. We have two ways to win. We can win with Bear. We can win with Zoroark. We're going to win with Zoroark. It's in the thumbnail. Sick. His matchup seems okay. I mean, obviously, the best part about the matchup is having, like, a good one-prize attackers to work with. Like, Zoroark, Cram. Even Snorlax, to a degree, is pretty cool. Cool. We get to use our little foul play combo, which is sick. 400 damage. GG's. Let's go. Cool game. Yeah, seems good. I mean, this is kind of just like a 2-2-2 race. We did get lucky that we were able to get an attack off with Zacian, or 2 attacks with Zacian. That was pretty good. It didn't really make too much of a difference in the long run, but like it was good to do that, obviously, because it made it easier to win. All right, into this game, we hit a Ceruledge deck. I actually have an idea here. We can use Zoroark to copy Ceruledge's second attack that does 280 damage. That's probably just the way to go. But we need to put on some pressure with Zacian, because Zacian is, of course, weak to fire, so if my opponent sets up pretty well here, we're not going to get a second turn of Zacian, unfortunately. So I think the goal in this matchup is to try to just get them with Zoroark. Zoroark seems pretty good, because, yeah, we can just copy the attack of the thing, and they're just chilling. Oh, they have Chi-Yu in the deck. This is not Ceruledge. Oh, it is Ceruledge. I thought it was Ho-Oh. I guess it is Ceruledge. They have a Chi-Yu in the deck. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's pretty bad. The Chi-Yu actually is really annoying. Ooh, and they have a turn 1 jamming tower. I don't like to see that. Oh, never mind. Nice try. All right, let's get these. The Zoroarks are in there. Do we have our Ignition Energies? Yes. We have Devo, too, which could be good. I don't think we're going to get to use our Munkidori, though. We have Fez, right? Yeah, okay, good. We'll figure it out. This matchup does seem a little sus on paper. Just because of the mental weakness. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is annoying. The fact they have a Chi-Yu is really annoying. But we can kill a Cram next turn, I guess. I'm going to just save the Hops Choice Band for, like, Cram. Now, where do I put the 30 damage? Probably on the Squawk, right? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we need to put 30 on Charcadet, because we can just knock it out with Zoroark, right? That's the plan anyways. Let's see what our prize is going to be. It is a Iono, which is not bad. So my opponent's going to kill me with Chi-Yu. We're going to kill the Chi-Yu with Cram. And we just have to set up Zoroark to copy Ceruledge. We might be able to kill Squawk. Honestly, Squawk beat in play makes my prize map a little bit easier, to be honest. All right, research. More energy. We have to watch out for Briar. Be a little mindful of Briar, because I am going to take another prize here, but we'll see. Again, knocking out Ceruledge in one hit with Zoroark is kind of sick, so I'm kind of hoping that happens. Reshiram. That, what? They're playing that? How they fit in all this? This is Ceruledge, right? Yeah, this is all the Ceruledge pieces. Not sure why they have a Reshiram EX in the deck. I mean, I don't know how that thing's getting powered up. It's a bit of a weird card to play in a Ceruledge deck, because you're never really using it. That's kind of crazy, actually. Even if you have Armor Rouge, like, you don't have Basin. There's no, like, way to put energy into play. Okay. So we can go get Fez, Iono, Cram, smack the active. That's a little risky to get Fez. I can leave my board all one prizers, which is actually pretty good, so I don't know. Maybe I don't get Fez. But I kind of want to get Fez. I kind of want the Fez here just to try to set up Zoroark. I'm going to get it. Whatever, screw it. We're Ioning them to 4 anyways. I mean, they haven't played a boss yet. It's like kind of the issue, but whatever. Figure it out, I guess. We're looking for the Zoroark. I could have Ultra Ball there, but I didn't want to get rid of anything other than the Munkidori. We got the Zoroark anyways, so it's all good. And we'll flip the script. More Nest Balls. Then out a Munkidori. This would have been a good time to attach an energy too, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Do this. Grab a second Zoroark out of the deck. I mean, realistically, we just have the Zoroark once. We can knock out one Ceruledge, and then we can knock out Squawk for game pretty easily with, like, Bloodmoon or even Zacian, honestly, if we get lucky. See what our prize is going to be. Earthen Vessel. So maybe we can do something with that. We just need to, like, Zoroark the Ceruledge once. I think it's pretty cool. How many energy do they have in the discard? 9? I mean, they can knock out Fez. If they do KO Fez here, it's a little annoying, actually. Hopefully they don't have the KO on Fez. They could have Boss Fire Energy, but they have, like, no support engines. I don't know. Iono to 4 and Prey is, like, pretty good. What do they got? Oh, my God. Iono them into the knockout. You got to be kidding me. So we got punished for benching Fez. Wow. That's annoying. So now I basically have to draw Ignition off research. Not good. Oh, the Ignition was so close. Oh, shoot. The Ignition was like right there too. Damn. Would have drawn if I didn't do that. Oh, hopefully we draw it. We did not get the Ignition. I did get Prime Catcher. Zoroark doesn't have a KO on Squawk. I could bring in the Reshiram, and no, they have Jet Energy, though. Damn it. Why did I have to whiff? Oh my god. We can kill Varoom. I don't have another Iono, though, for next turn. Wow. Do I just Prime Catcher Reshiram? I think, honestly, I think I have to do this. This is like my only play. And then hope they don't have the knockout. This is all I got. This might not. They have a Jet Energy, I'm screwed. But this is all I got. Just trap Reshiram and hope for the best. If I didn't Pokégear, ironically, we would have drawn the Ignition Energy. That's crazy. Because I wouldn't have played the Pokégear. I was trying to thin out a supporter card just to, like, move. And, of course, they have a Jet Energy. Okay. It's not over yet. If they don't have another Charcadet here, we can knock out Ceruledge with Zoroark, and we still might be okay. That's not a good sign. Hopefully they don't have another Charcadet. Oh, they fail the Nest Ball. See, there's a chance. Okay, we can still win this. They don't have another basic. All right, this is huge. Holy moly. I have to... If I don't hit it here, I'm obviously just going to lose. So I, like, have to hit it. Okay, what do we draw? Morty. Ignition would have been pretty good there, because I would have guaranteed the win. I could have kept the hand. We still have a boss, though. All right, here we go. We need Ignition. There we go. Got there. Whew. Thank heavens. We got there. Now, hopefully my opponent doesn't win. Hopefully they're not playing some random way to win the game this turn. We don't have game yet, though. It's not. We're not there yet, but that was a good knockout. Okay, we got Jet. That's pretty good. That's really good. That makes it a bit easier to win next turn. I'll see if my opponent has any way to not lose here. Let's see. They promote a room. We need to find boss. We have Pokégear. If we get boss, we can... Can I even knock anything out with... I don't even know if I can. It's kind of weird. Okay, we're not out yet. We're not there yet. If my opponent fills their bench up, maybe we could foul play. Honestly, if we top deck Ignition, we could Pokégear in a boss and then knock out Reshiram. That would be pretty good, actually. So we could do that. It's a close one. If only they didn't knock out my Fez. See, I don't know. I maybe shouldn't have benched the Fez. Like, I had a feeling that was a bad idea, and it ended up costing me. But I really wanted to... I don't know. I should have benched Fez that one turn, man. If I didn't do that, we probably wouldn't have... It would have been this close. That's for sure. The game would not have been this close. Right, now with the attack, which also didn't help either. If I didn't Pokégear, I would have hit it. If I just drew a dead card, I could have just researched SMH. They're not getting any Varoom or Charcadet, so they're out of attackers. They're attaching a Squawkabilly. They're motivating here. Ooh. Okay, that's actually pretty good for my opponent. Shoot. They can build up Reshiram. There's nothing I can hide behind. So we have to win this turn. I don't think I can. No, I do have a... It depends if they have another Jet Energy, though. This needs to get boss, though. We have to get boss off this. Okay, good. It's not game, right? I can't attack with Cram. If we had Ignition, we would have had game. We're doing 120, right? That's the best play I got. We boss the Squawk on the bench, and we hope my opponent doesn't have another Jet Energy in their hand. This is all I got. We're 10 damage away from winning the game. This is the best play I got. We just have to hope my opponent doesn't have a Jet Energy. If only I didn't bench Fez that one turn, man. All right, do they have it? They need a 4th Jet or just a random like air balloon or something. Come on. This is intense. This is very intense. If I didn't bench that Fez, it would have been big chilling. All right, what do they got? They got 3 cards. If they don't have it, we should win. Should win the game. Oh, they could boss Snorlax, I guess. That'd be pretty annoying, actually. They could boss Snorlax if they have a boss here. I wonder if maybe I should have just went... Okay, they scoop. Never mind. We win. Maybe I should have just went Zoroark, boss, instead of using Zacian to save the Jet. That was a misplay. So I shouldn't have went Zacian. I should have just went in with Zoroark. I should have stuck with Zoroark, and I should have went Zoroark for 90 on the Squawk. And then... No, but the reason why I want to go Zacian is if they do retreat it, then I can knock it out on the bench. So I think I had to go Zacian. If they had a boss, they could have trapped Snorlax. So there you go. That is the Hops Zoroark combo deck in action. I really like Zoroark. I'm trying to find good ways to play this card. And honestly, it made a pretty good partner for the Zacian deck. I mean, the Zacian deck is already like pretty solid. It's not bad. You got some decent spread potential. We had a really good match against that Ogre box deck. And it really shows off the power of a deck like this. But yeah, Zoroark's really cool. It just complements the deck really nicely. We would not have beat that Ceruledge deck without foul play, because being able to copy Ceruledge's attack was good. We had a bit of a misstep there where they killed Fez and I whiffed the attack. So maybe you could try to like play more like a Hilda maybe. Or maybe Hilda over Morty is like probably better. Just to have a guaranteed way to find like Jet or something. So maybe like one of Hilda could be kind of cute in here or something. I don't know. But that'll be for me on the deck. Hops Zacian Pals are pretty fun to play. And this Zoroark one definitely is nice. Because again, I'm trying to make as much content on this Zoroark as I can. I really like this card. I'm just trying to find the best ways to play. This card is clearly good. Just have to find the right home for it. But yeah, that'll be for me. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road to 82/90,000 subs on the channel. If you enjoy the content, subscribe down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. Check out my second channel for even more content from me too. And you can also check out my sponsors down below. If you need anything over there, use code LDF to get yourself a 5% discount, 10% discount at the checkout. And I'll catch you on another video very soon. Bye-bye.